Hey, I don't really have any plan for this video, but thanks for joining me. My name is Sarah. I am currently 19 years old. I'm in college now. And today I realized that somebody left me a comment on one of my old videos from like 2 years ago it's called like something about like identity crisis. Like, watch this. And it was just really interesting hearing me talk about that topic because it's something that I feel like I've dealt with ever since like 8th grade, and I like still deal with it now. And it's really interesting to hear my take on it a few years ago because I do feel so differently now. But it also inspired me to want to do another video where I just like talk. Something that I enjoy talking about a lot is identity. I find that I talk about it with my friends a lot. But specifically how I've been dealing with identity recently. You know, obviously, like when you go to college, you're around completely new people. You can reinvent yourself. But what I wanted to do when I got to college was just be more myself, listen to my intuition more, and just kind of go along with the feeling rather than being super rigid, because I love lists, and I like to structure things, but that's not always helpful is what I'm learning. You know, with identity, I think it's also a big part of like the people that you're around, and I'm realizing that compared to the people that I was around in high school, I was so much this way, like relative to them. Whereas like now I'm around completely new people. I define myself differently because they are different. So it's like in relation to them, now I'm a completely different person. So it's like, well, who am I? But I'm also realizing that like maybe it's best to like not even define myself. I think it kind of boxes me off and doesn't allow for much growth, which I think is important. If I don't define myself, that means that I like just let myself be. But like, what does that look like? I like to define myself because like I don't know, I just feel like I need it. But why do I need it? I don't know. I also think it's interesting how like, you know, I am in a different place, but I'm the same person that I was before I came to college. I attract similar types of friends and types of people into my life, while also attracting people who are like completely new. And it's like I've never had a friend or anything like that with this type of person, which is exciting, and I like to experience that. But I think like group dynamics as a whole, I feel the same, and I'm like trying to work on like, why is it that I don't feel worthy of like having friends? You know, I do wonder why that is. Regardless of how I act, there's pros and cons to everything, so it's like I should just go with what feels good and is me. That ties into another thing I've been thinking about. Should I do what feels good, or should I do what feels like me? Those can be different things. But then I was thinking today, if you do something because it feels like you, do you have to define yourself and to be able to do that? And maybe like going back to what I said, like I don't want to define myself. So maybe I should just do what feels good and like true to me, but not like me. But yeah, I hope this video, you either related to it, made you think, anything really. I hope you're well, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.